Hi, folks. Today on JoJo the Caregiving Show, I thought I'd talk about maybe a little sensitive subject, looking after a deceased body. So you have a client, you've had the client for a while, your client has declined towards death, they have been pronounced dead, and you're going to be looking after the body now. Things to keep in mind. Number one, it is part of your role as a PSW to clean a deceased body and kind of look at it as a positive. You're there to provide dignity to your clients, even at the time of death. Respecting the deceased body is also very important. PSWs play a very important role when caring for the body after death. Number one, the body should be flat, or what we call the supine position. Eyelids should be closed. If the eyelids open, you might want to put a face cloth across the eyes or the wet cotton balls. Wet them first and hold down their eyelids like that. The body does relax at the time of death, so their jaw might open. You might want to roll up a towel, put it under their jaw so their mouth does close. It's about the look, right? It's about the dignified, respectful look of your client. And that's why we also put the dentures back into our client's mouth respectfully. Changing any wet sheets if incontinence has occurred. Put the nice incontinence pad underneath your client as well. Shows that you cared for the client after death. Family members will want time alone, but then they may want to remove personal possessions right there while they're still there. So you may have to assist them with that type of thing. Also to keep in mind is rigor mortis. Rigor mortis is something that occurs to bodies after death. It's kind of like the chemical changes that occur in a body, causing the body to become hard. If the body becomes stiff, it's much harder to provide care. So that usually occurs within 2 to 3 hours, rigor mortis. Good to keep in mind if you're stuck with any time constraints like that. And then they're probably going to ask the PSW what time death occurred. If you're in the room, you want to make sure you remember the time of death. Give family members time alone always at first. So leave the room, give them at least 15 minutes alone before you come in and start to care for the deceased body. And don't be afraid to bring another PSW into the room, especially if it's like your first time looking after a deceased body, that type of thing. Another PSW with experience would be quite helpful in that respect. And then you're doing your reporting to your nurse that you have cared for the body, you've changed the clothing, dentures are back in. If they have glasses, put them on your client. Make them look as dignified as possible so family members can visit again and before the funeral home is going to come to pick up the deceased body. Hey, hope that was helpful, and thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and see you next time on JoJo the Caregiving Show.